And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video, as always, we are going to be going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. That includes the Fabrizio Romano huge Liverpool transfer news as a twist has emerged. We'll discuss that, of course, a bit later on, but let's go through a bit of an international roundup. Now, from a Liverpool perspective, in those opening few games and the opening few days of the Euros, it was pretty poor results from the Liverpool players because the teams they lost. Obviously, Scotland lost with Andy Robertson and Hungary lost with Dominic Szoboszlai. However, Trent Alexander-Arnold yesterday's, of course, performance went under the microscope as England kicked off Euro 2024 with a 1-0 win over Serbia, with the jury still seemingly out on Trent. Alexander-Arnold made his first major tournament start for England since 2018 when he joined Declan Rice in a two-man midfield for Sunday's Group A opener. He produced a mixed display in an adjusted role, performing as an out-and-out midfielder rather than moving into the engine room from right-back as he has at Liverpool. It came with us his critics, of course, and Jude Bellingham rubbish claims his teammate was a defensive liability, with Alexander-Arnold given an undue level of scrutiny. Here's how the English press saw his first big night as a midfielder. The Guardian Jacob Steinberg handed him a 6 out of 10 rating, said pressed well in the first half, but lucky Mitrovic did not punish a mistake, lacked control. Mike McGrath gave him a 7 out of 10, said the odd mistake is worth the risk as he brings so much to the game, with his switches of play and ranges of passes that others cannot see. The lowest of the ratings did come from the Mail's Craig Hope, who believes Gareth Southgate's midfield experiment did not work due to a 5 out of 10 display from Alexander-Arnold. So again, mixed reviews, most of them positive really, but again, jury's still out with regards to Alexander-Arnold at this moment in time with regards to him in the midfield. I know it does split opinion, but good to see him, of course, because I do support England. Good to see a Liverpool player representing the Three Lions, and yeah, good to see him get a game and do well and see England start well, and hopefully he continues in the midfield. I didn't think he was that bad at all. I thought his creative output is very, very good, but obviously always going to be under the scrutiny as always. Now moving on to some kit news, guys. Yes, ahead of the releases of Liverpool's new away and third kits for the 2024-2025 campaign, the latest photos of both shirts to leak showcases details up close. Liverpool already released their new home kit for the upcoming campaign, but the next away kit and third kits are yet to be confirmed by the football club. Despite this, a series of leaks have given supporters an indication of what to expect when they finally are unveiled, which is expected to probably come around July and August. New photos from kit enthusiast Hohen Witt on Twitter shows what appears to be genuine versions of the black away shirt and white third shirt for the 2024-2025 campaign. The official colourway for Liverpool's new away kit is Night Forest Antiquart Washed Teal Sail per Footy headlines. This essentially is two shades of black and dark grey with the turquoise and white for the detailing, including a washed teal cuffs and white logos. The shirt features a crew neck collar in dark grey with a relatively plain all-over pattern for a shirt reminiscent of that worn by Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool during the 2019-20 campaign. Meanwhile, the new third shirt features a bold all-over design with light grey on white the detailing, including an eye-catching collar in a contrasting red and yellow. Its colourways is a throwback to the popular shirts worn during the 1980s with a twist based on Nike's reliance on distinctive patterns. A major difference with this season's third kit is a vertical double swoosh, which features on all of the manufacturer's third kits for the 2024-2025 campaign. The upcoming season will be Liverpool's last with Nike, following reports that a new deal has been agreed for Adidas to take over from 2025-2026. So again, with regards to the kits, I actually do think they're pretty good. I do quite like them, actually, to be fair. And as far as Nike goes, I do prefer Adidas, to be perfectly honest with you. But as far as what Nike have done so far, I do think they've done an actually decent job. Now, moving on to transfer news, guys. Now, most of our transfer news recently has been with regards to outgoings. And, you know, I know the channel subscribers, or some of you guys, don't really like to know about outgoings. But unfortunately, LFC News is all about that. But today, guys, we've got some incoming news as a twist has emerged, guys. So obviously in the build-up to the transfer window, there's been two players from reputable journalists, if we're talking reputable in terms of your Paul Joyce, Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein's, that we've been linked to in the early months or the early weeks of the summer. One of those, of course, is being Lenny Yoro, but I think a lot of us have already made peace with the fact that he's probably going to be going to Real Madrid. That's just how it usually ends up when Real Madrid are interested in a player. The Liverpool are also interested in a player, and we've not really led you down the garden path and stated that it's going to be a different outcome. We've always said that Real Madrid are the favourites at this moment in time, and nothing has changed on that regard. But another player that we have been linked to in the lead up to the transfer window is Crescencio Somerville. Now, that was also stated by Fabrizio Romano that we were interested in the player and had monitored and had feeder talks with regards to him. And it was also said that Chelsea were also interested in the player. Now, Crescencio Somerville is a player that's done very, very well in the Championship. His goals and assists and his goal involvements have speak for themselves, even being in England second tier. And, of course, did scream as a Michael Edwards sort of signing. However, Fabrizio Romano has provided some huge transfer news and basically produced us a twist in this one and said that Brighton have made official contact to start talks over a Crescencio Somerville deal. So it does look like Brighton do want to make the move for Crescencio Somerville, and at this moment in time Liverpool are not going to be responding just yet, despite our interest. As stated, Fabrizio Romano and co have all stated that we are interested in the player, so we're going to have to watch and wait and see with regards to the situation. But he's provided the update that Brighton have started and the first team to move for a move for the winger or the forward player, which is a huge twist for us, and of course means we might miss out on Crescencio Somerville. Now, I know this one's split a lot within the Liverpool fan base. A lot of fans, seemingly do want him. Some fans don't really care. But my personal opinion, I think he's a great player because he's going to be a player that's going to do very, very well at Brighton. I do think it's a good move for him for his career. However, it's one of those moves where we're going to look in 2 or 3 years' time and go, why didn't Liverpool go and buy this player before he was Premier League proven? Well, here's the deal here ready to go. And he's one of those signings that we're going to see Brighton, or the top 6 clubs are probably going to buy him for Brighton for about 100 million quid, and then people are going to start moaning from that moment on. So, again, it's one of those risky ones, but as stated, it does look like Brighton will probably make a move for him in a huge, huge twist, because they kind of came out of nowhere. Fabrizio Romano and all of that was saying it was just Liverpool and Chelsea in the race at this moment in time, but as stated, it is like Brighton could complete the deal for the player. Regards to any other transfer news, I haven't really got much for you guys. That is pretty much it, but do let me know your thoughts regards to Crescencio Somerville down in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and if you're not already subscribed to our sister channel, Penenka LFC, we've got a video dropping tonight and you don't want to miss it, so I'll put it in the end screen somewhere up here. You guys check it out, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you haven't already, guys, check out copyclothing.com, our clothing store. Plenty of Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, link down in the description, or go to copyclothing.com. Thank you guys, I'll see you next time. Take care.